All right, so as requested by a few people, here's a walkthrough of our Christmas house with all of our Christmas trees, numbering somewhere between 38 and 40, I think. So down here we have the village, complete with cars. And the first tree we get to is the angels and churches. There's the tree topper. We actually, for a change, had all of our presents wrapped quite early. I think that had to do with the fact that we didn't have a party this year. Would have much preferred to have had the party. Here's our little scene of Santa's workshop and house. And then we have the grouping of Santa's 5 trees. Oh, the mini one's kind of tucked in behind. So the first tiny one here is Santa at home. And then the big tall pencil tree is Santa on the go. And then the big main one is just all the Santas with our tree topper there. Then over here we have the mini Santas. And I think it's called Once Upon a Time Santa series that finished this year. And then this is Mrs. Claus's little tree, plus a few other extra Christmassy ornaments, like stockings and ornaments of boxes of ornaments. Now if I turn around here, on this far side here, we have the reindeer and elves tree, which may get divided into 2 trees next year. It's getting awfully full. With all of his reindeer friends over there, Rodney the reindeer and Rhonda, I forget the kids' names. All right, and then let's see if I can get a good angle on one of the favorites. There we go, the arch tree, which is all of our animals. We have some of our forest animals up here, up to some mice, and over here and down to some cats and dogs. And I was going to say our Arctic animals, but there's penguins in there who are playing with polar bears, who I know don't all live in the Arctic, but it's Christmas. It's magical. They can all live together. And then over here is I'll back up so we can get it all in, the dessert tree with the donut on top. And there's the arch trees from the other side. And then over here we have all of my photos of my brother and I with Santa to get Peyton and Lauren's out there. And then here is the Sesame Street and Muppets tree. Elmo sitting at his desk there. Then we go to the Disney Princess tree. Oops, can't see Cinderella's head there. She's under the beam. And then Tinkerbell got her own little tree this year. Of course it is. Followed over here by, this is our Disney World tree, so it's got all of the hats and shoes ornaments, plus some ornaments of the rides that are there. Be very careful not to trip over the cord here as we go by the Lego Village to the other Disney tree, which is a lot of Pixar, but basically anything that is not a princess, not Mickey, not Winnie the Pooh. And followed by our stockings over here. And then in this corner, this is the food and drink tree. It's got some favorites on there, as well as Peyton's least favorite ornament, which she keeps trying to hide on me, the little smoker down there that looks like a bowl. All right, and over here, I'm going to have to back up to get the whole thing, is the Peanuts tree, but it's also our Under the Stairs tree, which is really just half of one of those arch trees because the other half broke. So that's all Peanuts. They got their own tree this year. They used to be with Looney Tunes, who is now over there with their own tree. All of the Looney Tunes. Turning around, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. This is kind of your Christmas cartoons. So we've got Rudolph and Frosty, the Grinch, followed by a few other Dr. Seuss up at the top there. Oops. And then there's a few others at the back here. Santa Claus is coming to town. And there's some of more of that. This is our travel and around the world tree. So it's got ornaments from places we've been, as well as just some that represent other countries. There is the one I've nominated for this year's travel, the Lazy Boy, since nobody can go anywhere. Next to that we have the Star Wars tree, complete with Death Star tree topper. We, of course, have the child this year. The Star Wars wreath, which will play out, I think, about a 15-minute scene from one of the Star Wars movies. I can't remember which one. And our superheroes tree, obviously with Wonder Woman on top. All right, and then out to the playroom for 2 more trees before we go upstairs. So there is Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and all the things along the side. Down here to Mickey's Christmas Village, and the Mickey and Friends tree. All right, I'm going to go a little quickly here as I walk over to the stairs to go up the stairs. Oh. That's the motion censored R2-D2 that's supposed to stop you from, oh, I forgot, the village. That's supposed to stop you from peeking at the presents. Anyway, here is the other village on the pool table. So at this end, so we can get a better one of it, that's the Grinch's village, followed by the North Pole over here. All right, and as we go up the stairs, you'll see all the snowman plush that all sing, which I will not press because that would make this a very long video. So there they all are. Which of course leads you essentially to the snowman land, finished off by the snowman tree. And in here, the room Mark is currently using till he moves is the Barbie tree. And of course, we're collecting the matching Barbies to go underneath. Oh, those are the 3 new ones I just picked up. If we go over here into the girls' room, they requested a new tree this year. So theirs is all birds and gardening and a few other things. They didn't want the dolls or the rocking horses anymore. And the tree topper is sitting right there because I'm missing the stick for it to go on top because we changed trees, and usually I leave the sticks on the trees, and I can't remember what tree I left that one on. All right, and then we'll head into this room where there are 5 Christmas trees, starting with this one in the corner, which is the music tree. I'll get a little closer. Lots of guitars and record players, pianos, and then over here is the Harry Potter tree. Again, with lots of dolls underneath. come back to that one. This big one over here in the middle, I call it the cartoon tree. Lots of 80s cartoons, some of mine that I watched at the top. Strawberry Shortcake, Smurfs, Care Bears, My Little Pony, some Hello Kitty, Flintstones, Yogi Bear. What else do I see there? Garfield. And some from my kids, which are Blue's Clues, some Thomas, Shrek's down there. We've got Scooby-Doo, the Pink Panther, Popeye. And then beside the bed, there are two sort of food brand trees. This one is more desserts. So I got some cereal, Baskin and Robbins, lots of Hershey's, lots and lots of Hershey's, some Pillsbury Doughboy, and then lots of M&Ms at the bottom. The other side has also food brands, but we've got McDonald's and Campbell's, and then lots of Coke ornaments. All right, we're getting to the end of our tour. We just need to go to the other side upstairs where there are a few more trees. Oh, as we walk through the bathroom, there is actually a grouping of teeny tiny trees in the bathroom. And on the landing around the corner here is the bear tree. All teddy bears. And then my dad actually has two in his office. This is the Major League Baseball tree. And then on the other side is all just kinds of sports. So we've got golf and hockey and even sports he doesn't like soccer and basketball. I think there's even a tennis one on there. And the last room, I think this is the only tree with 0 Hallmark ornaments on it, is our cherished teddy tree. Moving on to our bird tree, which I acquired last year after Christmas. This is one of my favorites, and my dad's favorite. He won't give this one up. And last but not least, the one that used to be in the kids' room that they didn't want anymore has all dolls and horses on it. So we've got some Cabbage Patch Kids, Madame Alexander, and then rocking horses, and then Pegasus and unicorns at the top. Surrounded, of course, by, I don't even know how many Cabbage Patch dolls that my grandmother rescued and made Christmas outfits for all of them. But that one right there, that's Jenny. That is my first original Cabbage Patch from when I was in grade 3. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Hope I didn't go too fast, but I also didn't want to make it too long. And we will see you all next year when we actually get to have a party. And you can take your time admiring whichever tree you like. Thanks. Merry Christmas.